Hello students. So in the previous class, in the component of the food student, we were talking about the different types of a nutrient. We discussed that why these nutrients are important for us, what are the things that they provide to us. Later on, we discussed that what will happen that if suppose we will not take a sufficient amount of a nutrient over a long period of a time. So if suppose you will not take a sufficient amount of a nutrient or all the nutrient, because we know that we should consume each and every nutrient, although we do not get all the different types of a nutrient from one food. So we should take the nutrient, we should take the different food item which consisting of a different kind of a nutrients in it. Now, if you are not consuming a nutrient over a particular nutrient over a long period of a time, it will cause a disease, and that disease is known as a deficiency disease. Okay, so deficiency disease. Deficiency disease. In the deficiency disease only we discussed that what kind of a disease will occur student if we will not consume a sufficient amount of a protein over a long period of a time. So the deficiency disease due to the lack of the protein will cause the two type of a disease. And in both of them, basically it occurs with the small childs. Child from the age of 1 to 5 years may suffer from a disease that is known as kwashiorkor. And a child which is infant and age up to 1 year can suffer from a disease, and that is marasmus. So kwashiorkor is there, students, and marasmus is also there. Kwashiorkor, students, in this one also and in both one thing again it is common that in both of them there is a removal. Okay, early removal or abruptly removal of the mother's milk occur, and due to which the child will not get the sufficient amount of a protein, because the breast milk, the mother's milk consisting of the good amount of a protein. So since the child is not able to get that, then there will be as well as not only this, after that also students, especially 1 to 5 year age children, that even after that the child is provided with the food, but that food will be rich in carbohydrate but consisting of a low protein content or low protein diet, then the disease which will be suffered from is kwashiorkor. So basically kwashiorkor occurs when the child is not taking an inadequate amount of a protein in their diet. What about the marasmus which occur up to the age of 1 year? In this case, student, in case of a marasmus, here the child is not feeded with the protein as well as with the carbohydrate. So we can say kwashiorkor basically occur due to the lack of the protein or due to the low protein content. Here, in case of a marasmus, both the thing, not only protein but the carbohydrate also. So we can say it is caused due to the lack of protein as well as carbohydrates. So this one is caused not due to the lack of the protein but also due to the carbohydrate. In such case, marasmus is the disease which occur with the children. Again here student, in the marasmus also the child abruptly removal of the mother's milk will causes the low protein content, as well as the food which is given to the child does not consisting of sufficient nutrients like that of a carbohydrate and protein will cause a disease, that is marasmus. Now let us discuss the deficiency disease which is caused which occurs due to the lack of the vitamins in our diet. You know that student, that vitamins we need in a very small quantity. Even then also vitamins, the need of the vitamins is very high. So it is important that we should take a sufficient amount of a vitamin. Okay, the different types of a vitamin. So deficiency disease caused due to the lack of vitamins. Which occur due to the lack of vitamins. So you see student, if you will not consume the sufficient amount of a vitamin in your diet, we know that the amount we need is very less, but even then also over a long period of a time, you are not consuming the vitamins, the different types of a vitamin, it will also cause a disease, and that disease is the deficiency disease. Okay, so what are the different kind of a disease, student, which occur if suppose you will not take up the adequate amount of a vitamin in your diet? It will be night blindness. Then it can cause beriberi. Then it can cause scurvy or rickets. So these are the different kind of vitamins, the deficiency disease, students, which will be caused due to the lack of the vitamin. We will talk all the type of vitamins that we have studied that is important for us, like vitamin A, B, C, D, and try to understand that why, what kind of a disease will occur if suppose we will not consume vitamin A food over a long period of a time, or B or C or D. So let us start with that of vitamin A. When we were talking about a vitamin A, student, at that time, vitamin A. So when we were talking about the vitamin A, student, we discussed that vitamin A is important for our good eyesight. And the sources of the food is the carrot is there, spinach is there, green vegetables are there, student, milk is there. So if you will consume a good amount of all these things, then we will get a vitamin A. What will happen if suppose you will not consume vitamin A food over a long period of a time? Then it is responsible for the good eyesight. So if the lack of the vitamin A in our body will leads to the weak vision, okay, or it will weak vision, it means that it will make our eyesight weak. Okay, so we can write it. The deficiency of vitamin A may cause poor vision or may cause lack of vision, may cause poor vision or eyesight. Spelling of the site is SIGHT. Eyesight, especially in the dim light. Okay, in the dim light. Okay, so if you are not taking the vitamin A, students, then you will be not able to see properly when the light is low or in the dim light. And such kind of a deficiency disease is known as a night blindness, because at night, you know, the light is very dim there. So at that time, at night, the person is not able to see properly, and such kind of disease is known as a night blindness. So we can say that vitamin A will cause a disease which is known as a night blindness. So let us write it. The deficiency of vitamin A our diet causes a disease called night blindness. Okay, what is night blindness? Okay, if the question is asked that what kind of a disease will occur due to the lack of the vitamin A, students, so you will say that the disease is the night blindness. Now the question arises that what is night blindness? If the question asks that what is night blindness, you will write the inability of a person to see clearly or to see properly in the dim light is known as that disease is known as a night blindness. Okay, so we can write it. The inability of a person to see properly in a dim light, is called night blindness. Okay, so inability of a person to see properly in a dim light is called the night blindness. So the disease which is caused due to the lack of the vitamin A is the night blindness. It is caused because it is caused of the deficiency of a vitamin A. And what is the night blindness? Here a person is not able to see properly in a dim light or in a low light. Okay. Now we will talk about the vitamin B. This is the vitamin A. What will happen if suppose you will not consume the food which will provide a sufficient amount of a vitamin B to us? Vitamin. So what kind of a disease? And especially we were talking about vitamin B1. Okay, so in case of a vitamin B1, students, the deficiency disease which is caused due to the lack of consumption of a vitamin B1 is beriberi. Okay, so we can write it. The deficiency disease caused due to the lack of vitamin B1 food is beriberi. So beriberi is the disease, student, which is caused due to the lack of a vitamin B1 in our food. Okay, so if you are consuming the food which is not consisting of a vitamin B1 for a long period of a time, it will cause a disease, and that disease is known as a beriberi. Now, what are the different symptoms of the beriberi, students? So let us discuss that. Symptoms. How will you say that the person is suffering from a beriberi disease? See, if a person is suffering from the beriberi, student, at that time person is very weak. Okay, the muscles is very weak and the person is not having a sufficient energy to do any work. And such kind of a disease is known as beriberi. So we can write it. The muscles, the first one. The muscles of the person is very weak. First symptom is the muscle of the person is very weak. Second is the person is not having the energy to do work. Okay. So he has no or little. If the person is having very little amount of energy. He is having no or little amount of energy to do work, to do any work. Not only this, a student, the person can go through the heart failure also. If we are not taking the sufficient amount of a very, then person may get the heart failure. Okay, so we can say that person may suffer from heart failure. Now, if a heart failure is there, student, ultimately it will lead to the death of the person. Sometimes what happens, due to the heart failure, the person will also goes to paralyzed, means also he become paralyzed, and finally death of that person. So you can understand that how the very is important, how the vitamin B1 is very important for us. So we can write it. Suffers from heart failure or becomes paralyzed or die. Okay, or then die. Okay, so we should take a good amount of vitamin B1 in our food, because of that it will cause a disease. That disease is known as very students, and in this one the person feels very weak. He does not have energy this much to do work. It will lead to the heart failure in extreme condition. Okay, if you are not consuming it over a long period of a time, then it may lead to the heart failure, as well as the person become paralyzed or the death of the person can occur. So this one is for that of the vitamin B1. Now let us try to understand that the deficiency of a vitamin C. Vitamin C, student, where we find the vitamin C? In the citrus food. Citrus, I told you, sour means the food जो क्या होता है, खट्टा होता है, that is citrus. Okay. So its function. What is the function of the vitamin C, students? What will happen? What is there if you take a sufficient amount of a citrus food? Then it will help in making our teeth, our gums, our bones strong, right? As well as it will also help in increasing the resistance, okay, from the disease, from the infection. So you are not consuming, if you are not consuming a good amount of a citrus food in your diet over a long period of a time, then absolutely it will cause a disease, and that disease is known as scurvy. So the deficiency disease which is caused due to the lack of a vitamin C in our food is known as scurvy. Okay, so you see, the deficiency vitamin C in our food over a long period of a time causes a disease called scurvy. Okay, it will cause a disease that is known as scurvy. Now, what are the symptoms of the scurvy, students? Let me tell you. This is the scurvy. SCURVY, scurvy. What are the symptoms, students? So scurvy basically occurs, means this vitamin C help in making your gums and teeth strong. So scurvy is there, that is a disease, and it is caused due to the deficiency of vitamin C. So basically you see it occurs. So we said that in case of a scurvy, which help in giving strength to our gums, our teeth, as well as it will help in giving the resistance from that of the disease and infection. So if you're not consuming vitamin C for a longer period of a time, so it will cause the scurvy, and the symptoms of the scurvy you can understand by loosening of the teeth, loosening of the teeth, then bleeding of the gums, bleeding of the gums, okay, as well as the resistance power is low, students, so it will you can say that the wounds it do not heal easily, okay. So vitamin C help in resisting us from the infections, so wounds do not heal easily, okay. Wounds, it do not heal easily. This is of that of the vitamin C, okay. So you can understand vitamin C, student, if you will not consume vitamin C over a long period of a time, it will cause a disease. That disease is known as a vitamin C, and that disease is known as a scurvy, and the symptoms of the scurvy is the loosening of the teeth, bleeding of the gums, and wound which do not heal easily. Now let us discuss the vitamin D deficiency. What will happen with the deficiency of a vitamin D, students? So you can understand that vitamin D is important because vitamin D help in absorbing the calcium minerals from the food. Okay, so this is the main motto of that of the vitamin D in the food. It will help in extracting the calcium and mineral. Why calcium and mineral is important for us, students? You can understand it will help in giving strength to the bones and to the teeth. Okay, and if you are not consuming a sufficient amount of a vitamin D, it will cause a disease which is known as rickets. What happened in the rickets? In the rickets, the legs, it get bent. So we can say bow legs are there, and a pigeon like a chest cavity will be there. So pigeon like a chest and bow legs, these are the two symptoms by which we can say that the person or the child is suffering from a disease that is known as rickets, which is caused due to the deficiency of a vitamin D. So we can write it vitamin D. This deficiency disease which is caused due to lack of vitamin D in our food. Vitamin D in our food is rickets. Okay, so I am writing it here is rickets. So rickets is that disease, student, that deficiency disease which is caused due to the lack of the vitamin D. Now you see what is there in that of the vitamin D. Try to understand that. A person, how can you able to identify that a person is suffering from the rickets, students? So the child, if he or she is suffering from that of the ricket, will have the pigeon chest, like a chest and bow legs also. Okay, so you see, a child suffering from vitamin D have bow legs. This is the first symptom, bow legs, and the second one is pigeon type chest and pigeon type chest. So bow leg is there and pigeon type chest is there. So this is the symptoms of that of the vitamin D. I told you that what is the role of the vitamin D? Why the legs, it bows to it bend. Basically, you can understand by this that vitamin D help in extracting the calcium. Okay, so we can write it here that the main role of the vitamin D is to extract. Vitamin D helps in extracting the calcium mineral salt from the food. And lack of vitamin D and this calcium mineral salt, students, which is helpful in making our bones and teeth strong. Our bones and teeth strong, especially our bones. So now you see here, students, it will help in extracting the calcium mineral salts from that of the food. Now if we are not taking the vitamin D, the calcium will not get extracted and the bones will not receive a proper amount of a calcium. So what will happen? The bones of the child will remain soft. Okay, because calcium is providing strength to the bones. Okay, so if the calcium is not there, then the bones will be not this much strong. It means strong means what? If we talk about the bone is strong, it means we are talking about the hardness of the bone. How hard it is. Okay, and that will define the strength of the bone. So we can say that if the calcium mineral will be not absorbed by that of the vitamin D because of the not taking the vitamin D in our food, then it will leads to the makes child bones soft. And as the child bone or the bone of the child becomes soft, it can be bent easily. Okay, so makes child bone soft, and thus bones can be bent easily. It can be bending easily, and the bending of the bone is known as a bow legs. The bending bow legs. Okay, now you see. Okay, so that is known as bow legs. So bending, it can be occur easily due to the soft bone. Now, not only this, student, I told you that vitamin D not only help in making our bones stronger, but it will also help in making our teeth strong. So, if we are not consuming a sufficient amount of vitamin D in our diet, it will also make our teeth weak. It will also make our teeth loose. Okay, so lack of vitamin D also causes poor teeth formation. So either the teeth or that of the bone, they all both of them, they need calcium. This calcium is given by the food which consisting of a vitamin D. You can understand the calcium, especially not only the calcium but the sunlight also a good source of the vitamin D which consisting of a calcium. So if you will not consume the vitamin D for a sufficient time, it will ultimately it will lead to the bending of the bones. It will make the chest like a pigeon type of a chest, as well as it will lead to the loosening of the teeth or poor teeth development or formation. Now these are the deficiency disease caused by the different vitamins. The first one is vitamin A, students. The deficiency disease due to the lack of the vitamin A in our food is night blindness, okay, in which the poor vision will be there, okay, the person is not able to see properly in the dim light. Second one is vitamin B1. So the deficiency disease due to the lack of vitamin B1 in our food is beriberi, in which the person feels sick, means very less energy will have, the muscles will have very less energy, okay. And the third one is vitamin C. If the person is not taking a vitamin C in our diet for a long period of time, it will cause a disease that is scurvy. Scurvy, loosening of the teeth, bleeding of the gums, and even the resistance power becomes less. The person is not able to cope up, not able to heal with the wounds. And finally, vitamin D. So the lack of a vitamin D in our food will cause a disease that is known as rickets. Okay, so rickets will cause the bending of the legs and it will make our teeth also weak. Okay, so this is the deficiency disease from due to the lack of the vitamins.